Hello, hi. This is Shatang here. While I was shooting, something came to mind and I thought to talk about it real quick. And I want to ask, what is happening in the Catholic Church? I think there was one time where the church was talking about how the family is the first church and the foundation of the church, and if the family is going to be the foundation of the church, and I think that families, parents, we need to start doing better. Parents need to start doing better. And what do I mean? While we were growing up, we grew up knowing that when you're going to church, you need to properly tie your hair. It means you don't need to show off certain things. Like, you want to properly tie your hair very well. And then you dress very well covered, But here's something I've noticed. I was in church on a Sunday and I saw this woman, well dressed, gaily well covered, outfits good, well covered. And there was her, I think the child should be, say, her 7-year-old. And where did she wear her to church? She wore her trousers, she wore her a spaghetti sleeveless outfit, one heel on it. And at some point I was beginning to wonder if it was a children's school party that was happening here or if it was a church gathering. Dear parents, you're well covered. I think it only makes sense that you dress your children appropriately for church. Dress them appropriately. When they now turn 15, 16, now be saying, yeah, you did not cover very well. You did not cover your breast. Your breast is showing. You've been telling them from age 7 that it is okay to wear spaghetti to church. And trust me, these kids, they learn really fast. The next time you would tell them that, no, you can't wear this to church, they'll start saying, but mommy, I have been wearing it since now. All those times I used to wear it to church, you didn't see anything wrong with it. Now you're telling me it's not good, it's not good. Anything you don't want them to start hitting you with, don't even start it. Like, don't start it at all with them. Create a culture for them to be able to understand that there is a difference between a church outfit, a party outfit, or a wedding outfit. Let them be able to know the distinctions early enough. And so now you see youths, people now come to church without covering their hair. I feel like it was a thing before now. It was a thing in the Catholic Church that you need to cover your hair. I grew up with the church wardens coming to meet you in your seats to tell you why you're not covering your hair. They were always having an handkerchief to give you to cover your hair. But now what happens? You come to the church, people will leave their hair open. You want to show us that you bought bone straight. You want to show us that you are wearing Peruvian hair. You want to show us that it's not necessary. It's really not necessary. Just if you have to tie your scarf, just tie it properly. And some of us will even grew up knowing that. I think then they'll always tell us that you need to tie your scarf very well because all of those blessings that Father will do will fall on your scarf, and you're not supposed to remove your scarf in the church. That if you remove your scarf, that you have thrown away all the blessings that you received in the church, inside the church. And so you're being told that make sure you cover your hair so that when you get home, you will just remove your scarf and pour all the blessings inside. Those were the things those were the stories they'll tell us growing up as kids. But right now, oh my goodness, you see children in church, they will put those beads on their hair, and this one is showing you how. And trust me, I have younger ones too, and these things are influencing the other kids too. Reason being that a particular mother will dress her child a certain way, and you're telling your child not to wear this particular thing to church. And like, can't you see, didn't Chiamaka wear it to church? Mommy, I don't know why you are shouting, because Chiamaka wore it to church. Dear Christian mothers, please, I feel like this is a wake-up call to us. I'm not a mother yet. I don't know why I keep saying us. But then, I think this is a wake-up call. Please and please, I beg you, try as much as possible. Let your children look the part when they come to church. Let them not look like they are going to a club or to a school party when they are actually coming to church. Let them cover their hair properly. Wear them clothes that covers their body, so that I don't begin to see the church like it's a club ground or a party ground. It is a place of worship. They should be able to reference that there is God's presence in the church, and not just a place they just walk in, they play around and the rest. No, please, please, I'm begging, Christian mothers, Catholic Christian mothers, this is a wake-up call. Please. Thank you.